So, this is, we think her name's going to be Millie. Hi, Joanne. This is going to be her first bath. We've done her nails every week since she was about 2 weeks old. Now, the first thing that you guys need to know about puppies is she may be perfectly fine. She hasn't screamed and hollered about her nails or anything yet, but puppies scream and holler over new things. Doesn't mean they're getting hurt. Doesn't mean they're dying. The water is warm. The shampoo is tearless. A lot of times puppies scream and yell over new things just because it's a new thing. So if you're getting a puppy or you already have a puppy and you start bathing them and they start screaming, don't panic. They scream over nails. They scream over trimming their little booties if you have a furry puppy. They scream and yell over a lot of things, and then sometimes there's other things they don't scream and yell about at all. So we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully it's like the super duper cute video, but if she does scream and holler, it's not because I'm hurting her. It's just because she's never had a bath before. And
it's our first bath.
Yeah, and everybody needs to know that no matter what length of hair your puppy has, no matter what kind of puppy you have, they really should getting used to getting a bath. Now, my show puppies, once they're a certain age, they get a bath every week. So it won't hurt them as long as you're using good shampoo. So we're going to go over here. I'm not going to put a lead on her or anything like that because obviously she's so tiny that we're not going to have to worry about her going anywhere. Now, I have turned the water on already and let her listen to it. And I put this shower on real gentle.
There you go.
And then you're just going to wet her body first and let her kind of feel it. That's my water pump running, guys, if you can hear that, because I'm mobile. And yes, you can wash their head. You just have to be careful. And I always use tearless with my puppies. Well, she's not yelling. She's not screaming and yelling. So that's a good thing. But I also find that the more you handle them from the time they're born, the better they do with all this stuff because they're used to you handling them. So now she's pretty wet, and this is our diluted aloe tearless shampoo. So it's gentle, and I'm going to hold on to her whole head, even though she doesn't like it, because then my hand is in front of her eyes, just in case. And she's wiggling around.
Like fail.
And she's acting kind of silly, but that's just because she's never had it done before. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to wash her little face, scrub her little paws. We're going to go back here to her hiney, and you see I'm holding her whole body. I'm not holding on to just one leg or anything like that. I'm holding on to large parts of her. So if she does squiggle and run around and act like she's dying, I'm not going to hurt her by pulling too hard on her knees or her tail or anything like that. And we've got a little bit of poopy stuck back here, so we're going to scrub her hiney a little bit with our finger. Now, if you do get poopy butt, you can put shampoo on there and let it sit for a few minutes and then get a little metal flea comb. I don't like the plastic ones. The plastic ones are really sharp on the end. So get a metal flea comb, and then you can take your little metal flea comb and then you can just pick that softened poopy off when you get it, if it happens to get on there. Her mama keeps her pretty clean though, and she's already had her booty shaved once. So, all right, so now we're washed. I'm going to rinse my hand.
Where are you going?
She's just trying to run away. It's okay to get water in their eyes. And again, if you're using tearless shampoo, now she's going to think I'm drowning her, so she's struggling a little bit, but I'm not getting it up her nose. I'm just going around the sides. And she's not quite sure what to make of it, but she's doing really well. There's no screaming and yelling. I have some puppies that just absolutely act like you're killing them for the first bath. So little Millie's doing really good. But again, I'm holding on to, she's I weighed her a few days ago and she was 1.5 pounds. So I think she might be 1.7 pounds at this point. So I really don't have to restrain her because my hand is as big as she is. But if you have larger puppies that you're trying to bathe, you want to put a little lead on them. You can put it not around their neck, but you can put it around their shoulder right here. like that and put it and hook it onto something. I encourage everybody to, you know, if you've got like a Great Dane puppy at this age, you know, that's 30 or 40 pounds already. So you really have to teach them that they're not allowed to run away from you when you're giving them a bath. And you got to be quick. Okay, so now we're all rinsed. We're not going to do any conditioner or anything like that because she's a baby. We're going to make this as easy as possible for her. And we're going to get a dish towel because she's not very big. And there's little Millie from her first bath. You can see she's super duper thrilled.
Aw, little Millie.
And then really what I do with these little guys is I towel dry them. I don't get out the blow dryer yet. I'll probably do a little bit of that next week for her second bath. But the first bath, you know, it's a little bit traumatizing. It's not the end of the world for them, but they need to learn how to do it. So I try not to do too many things all at the same time. Now I am going to trim her little booty because there was some fuzz and a tiny weeny bit of poop back there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
And we will show you that.
And she's actually falling asleep. So I'm actually really thrilled with this puppy.
Okay.
She's doing really well, but you know, we'll have some future litters where I'll bathe one and it'll scream bloody murder like I'm killing it. And you know, we'll you'll get to see a little bit of drama. But she's really good because we've learned over the years to handle them a lot, literally from the time they're born. We pick them up and touch them every single day, and we hold them next to our chest, so we become part of their lives. They get raised by us and their mama, and then their litter mates when they have them, and the other dogs in the house. So, and then what I'll do now is I'm going to switch to another little hand towel. Here's a green one, because this one's kind of damp, and I don't want her to catch a chill. It's a whole chilly 50-some degrees here in Florida today. But you can see she's almost already dry because it's puppy hair. See, just from one toweling. So I'm going to put her back in here and towel her up some more.
All right, set her back down. Let me get the dry coat again.
Okay.
Huh?
And you can see she's almost dry already. Because it's puppy hair, and we're just rubbing it real gentle. She's not really gonna mat yet because it's puppy coat. But again, next week I'll do a little bit of blow drying, and then if she's real mellow again next week, like this week, I'll take the comb and I'll comb some of her little hair, and we'll just pretend like we're doing the grooming stuff. Yes, we will. And she's like super thrilled with me right now. She's like, lady.
We'll bring that to you next week.
What the heck was that? Yeah, we'll do that next week. We'll try a little blow dryer, and we'll try a little combing. Because again, all of this stuff needs to be in their lives from day one. You can't all of a sudden, I don't care what breed you have, you can't all of a sudden at 6, 8, 9, 10 months old decide they need to go to the groomer. They're all matted, you haven't done anything with them. And then that's a very traumatic experience. If you start doing this stuff, and if you're looking for a puppy and you go to the breeder and they tell you not to groom them for that long, or they're not doing anything with them, run far and fast. I don't care what anybody says. These puppies, I don't care what breed, I don't care what kind of hair, they need to be handled and groomed and touched and things done with them from day one. And that's how I get phone calls from, I have groomers that buy my puppies, other groomers. I have this one's going to a pet home. She's actually an ex-client of mine. And they moved to Georgia, and now they're in Kentucky with Abby. And so she's going to her. She's a pet puppy. But she'll go to her crate trained and mostly, as you can see, used to all this stuff, so that her new groomer will text me or call me and thank me profusely, and so will her mom, because she'll be able to do pretty much anything with her. The only thing she hasn't liked so far, which I've already done today, I'm not going to do it again, is me looking at her teeth, and that's probably because she's teething, but I do try to make them, you know, let me look at their teeth so they get used to it. So that's puppy 101, and oh, we're going to do her little booty, right? Done? Yeah? You want to get your booty done? She's like, sure, lady, whatever. Alright, so we're going to walk over here. And I'm going to get my wall Arco again. Because it's small and it's pretty quiet. And it'll be super fast. Well, I'm going to lift up her whole hind end anyway because she's so tiny. So I'm going to kind of wrap her up a little bit so she feels a little more comfortable and try to be quick.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to hold her little tail with my thumb if I can. Some puppies are more wiggly. And we're just going to go side to side. And just take that little hair right off her little booty like that so the poop doesn't stick because she's getting kind of hairy back there.
Yeah, maybe next week will be better.
That's okay. And I'm going to do around her little vulva. And we can do it again. We just go side to side. And you can see there's still some hair there. So we're not doing it like really super duper short because we don't want to irritate her because she's not used to getting it done.
Gotcha. Okay. Aww.
Okay. And her body is pretty much dry. So I'm going to rub her head a little bit. That's probably going to aggravate her. She's not super thrilled about that right now. She's teething. She's just starting to cut some teeth and isn't super happy about me doing that, but I don't want her to get cold. So we're gonna rub her head a little bit. You're a good girl. You did so good. Yes, you did. And then lots of praise when you're done. I try not to do it when we're doing it because then they get too excited. But when it's over, I told you you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good baby. You did a good job. Yes, you did. You did a good job. Yes, you did a good job. Yes, you did. You're a good girl. Yes, thank you. Oh, you forgive me? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. Good girl. Good job. Good job.
Look how happy she is.
Yay. She says, now take me back to my mama. Take me back to my mama.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry.
All right, we're going to take her in now.